Welcome to Franklin, Georgia. Located about an hour southwest of Atlanta, it's one of those quiet country towns where it seems like everybody knows each other.
Franklin's it's a small community. It's tight knit. We've got there's probably about 11,000 in population, but we got one red light in the whole town.
If you're coming this way from LaGrange, it'll be hard to find, but it's a great community. I love the people here.
One of the things that always brings this small community together is its love for Heard County High School football.
It's such a special place to play at home because it's going to be packed. I mean, on a Friday night, there's nothing else to do. They're going to come out and support. Whether we're having good years, bad years, or indifferent years, the community's just behind us. I've been here 15 years, just fell in love with the place.
Heard County football fans have certainly been treated to a show lately, as the Braves have one of the best quarterbacks in the country, Emory Jones. The 6'3", 195-pounder is classified as a dual threat, but he's very comfortable sitting in the pocket and picking defenses apart.
A lot of people say, okay, Emory Jones, dual threat guy. I see a pro-style quarterback that can run and get out of trouble.
I think I'm a pocket passer first, but when things break down in the pocket, I'm the type of quarterback that can take off running and make something out of nothing.
All this attention that he's got means he's gone to camp here, camp there. Just to see coming back from those camps, just him grow. And it seems like almost every summer when he gets on these tracks that he comes back, just a little bit better.
At a school with a smaller enrollment, the best players tend to play both ways. So Emory uses his athleticism at defensive back as well.
If you got a Division I guy in our school, even when he's tired, the drop off to the next guy is usually significant. So he's going to play a lot in the secondary. 4 quarters of high school ball starting every snap. We've had some guys do that, but you got to be creative and find a ways to keep them fresh in the third and fourth quarter.
One thing that's expected out of star players, whether they play in big cities or small towns, is leadership. And that's an area where Emory is making a lot of strides this year.
I keep running downfield, but bend it inside.
That's probably where he's grown the most. I'm starting to see him, verbalize more because he needs to, because, our guys look up to him. They're going to respond to him.
I love it. I just love making others around me better, and that's part of being a leader. And I just play the best that I can and just make the others around me play their best and just get it going.
When Emory is given a chance to shine, he usually does. That was evident during his recruitment. He was considering committing to one program, but his dream school, Ohio State, had yet to offer. So he decided to reach out to the Buckeyes one more time before he committed.
Ohio State's always been my dream school, and I feel like I could fit in their program and impact it. And so I tested Coach Meyer. I was like, hey, Coach, it's my dream school. I'm about to commit to another school, but I wanted to see if y'all would be interested in having me. And they were like they don't offer quarterbacks without seeing them. So they came down and saw me the next week. And I threw for them. They offered me then, so that was a big thing right there. And after 2 visits, I went ahead and committed. But it just felt great for me having my one shot at going to my dream school, and they offered me then, so it was great.
So how did a kid from Franklin, Georgia, grow up to be a Buckeyes fan?
I always watched football when I was younger. That's always been my dream sport too. And I always watched Braxton Miller, and that was my role model then. That's who I looked up to. And just seeing him on the field and things he could do, that was just always great for me. The thing that drew me to the Buckeyes were just the way players and all the coaches get along. They're all brothers, it's all a family. And Coach Meyer, he makes me feel like I could come in and get developed. That's the main thing I'm worried about right now, just getting developed for the next level. And I feel like he can develop me as a player and a man. So I'm looking at a 40-year plan, not a 4-year plan, so that's a big thing with Ohio State.
After proving himself to Coach Meyer and his staff in a workout, Emory is now looking forward to moving from the quiet country town of Franklin to the giant stage of Ohio Stadium.
Well, I know everywhere I go I'm going to have to compete for a job, but I think Ohio State is just a great place because I feel like I have a good chance on going to Ohio State and playing after my first or second year. And it's a big thing, but it really was the part of Ohio State without football.
Physically it's all there. He's humble, he's a worker, he's passionate about the weight room, he enjoys it. So, who's to say who's going to be the guy at the next level? They're all special. Emory's special to me, he's special to us, and obviously he's an elite athlete. But, the only thing he can control, and that's going to be his work ethic, learning, developing. And to me, if he does those things, then I don't care if he plays a snap day one at any college if he's doing the right things.
My goals in football right now is just be a great leader for my teammates, just keep motivating them to do their best. And when I go to college, I just want to just go and develop. I want to start there at Ohio State, obviously, and just succeed. I want to go to the NFL and to go to the next level. That'll mean everything to me. I've been working for that all my life, and that'll be a real big blessing for me.
You may never have heard of Franklin, Georgia, but football fans everywhere may know the name Emory Jones in the near future.